morning. Please come. Please. Your name is
Aneesh.
Kamari Aneesh Raj.
Yes, sir.
So this Kamari is your family name
Yes, sir.
or surname?
Surname, sir.
Your name is Aneesh.
Yes, sir.
And which place do you come from?
I come from Hyderabad, Telangana, sir.
See, sometime back the Telangana and Andhra they were one.
Yes, sir.
Now they have been divided into two states.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between the two?
Difference is not in terms of the people, sir. It is only between the occupation of the companies, sir. Jobs, the reservations. Telangana people were able to get the people to more access to the jobs and government jobs. So it was a major reason that Telangana has decided to have a separate state as to boom Telangana's population, Telangana development.
So language is same in both the states.
Language is same only, sir,
Or is
but
the
their accent is different.
accent is different.
Yes, sir.
Is it too much difference?
Too much in sense, Telangana are a bit rough, sir.
Like as a person like I am, I do not know much Telugu except a few words.
Yes, sir.
So I will not be able to make out.
Yes, sir.
But you will be able to make out what the difference.
Yes, sir. In Telangana and Andhra, Telangana accent is more like it is strong and it is like straightforward. But in Andhra Pradesh, they use respect on every word and they try to make the sentence too slow and more understanding.
Okay. Otherwise, there are more assets in Telangana because of Hyderabad.
Can you repeat the question, sir?
The assets, the good organizations are more in Telangana because of Hyderabad being the capital earlier.
Yes, sir. The major reason is that the people, Hyderabad got boomed because of its infrastructure, sir. The place Telangana tried to develop was only Hyderabad. It is also named as Cyberabad in recent days, as it is the best for telecommunication and all this stuff. And it was also called City of Pearls. The previous.
So how do you, how much do you know about Andhra the way it is developing now?
How much I do know about Andhra? I visited Andhra a few times, sir, as it's the neighboring state, and I like to travel a bit. So Andhra is majorly Andhra is good in its own way, sir. Visakhapatnam and all the places are beautifully built and perfect, sir. The people interaction and the people in Andhra are trying to have a new capital, sir, as they were not able to decide its capital perfectly, as the change of governments were rapid in the last few years. So the latest government is planning to make Amaravati as the new capital because it can have different infrastructure and different motifs of the place. As nowadays, when Hyderabad, we majorly made it in such a way that industries can come over there and make it such a reliable place to for entire development of Telangana. And Andhra is trying to make the thing as Amaravati.
Andhra also had a choice of three places.
Yes, sir.
Amaravati Nagar, Visakhapatnam, and third one is Vijayawada.
Yes, sir.
Or Vijayanagaram.
Vijayawada, sir.
Vijayawada.
Yes, sir.
But they have now gone to Amaravati Nagar.
Yes, sir.
But what do you think? Vizag would have been a better capital?
Sir,
Like Maharashtra is Bombay coastal state.
sir. To be frank, it is all about the place, the people over there and the infrastructure which is already built over there. Because if you see Telangana, there are few places which are not completely developed. We can use that area to develop. But if it is a bit developed and the homes and all are like already planned in few places, then we can't give the place to major big companies or to build it like a new tech city or stuff. Because majorly capital cities are tech cities. Yeah, so I think Amaravati would be a better option as it is new and we can develop it in a certain way that it will be perfect.
For future.
Yes.
Fine. And apart from Andhra and Telangana, which other places you have seen in the country?
mostly visited most of the places, sir. Telangana, Andhra, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Himachal Pradesh, Delhi, West Bengal.
You have seen a lot of places.
Yes, sir.
Dehradun is the first time?
Yes, sir. It's the first time in Dehradun.
So, now that we have spent some time here, maybe about 7-8 days, what is your experience here? How do you like the place? And about your experience, what have you learned in last 7 days? Both the things you can tell me about the place and about your learnings.
Sir, actually, my interest is purely based on thinking, sir. I like to think a lot. I like to solve problems. Anything which challenges me, I like it a lot, sir. And it was the reason for me to choose for NDA.
Okay.
So it was the first time for me to come to a hostel, that too in a far place. My parents were obviously scared about it. Here, the experience which I learned were hostel is also good because it has its own benefits. Because if it's a day scholar stuff, then we can go home and we need to do our stuff in home, and like it traveling takes time and all stuff, sir. If it's a hostel, friends support each other and a lot of things happen, sir. The food here is also good, sir. Actually, I didn't have knowledge about NDA, sir. I just know math as it was my best subject. So I just wrote the NDA exam and I was doing good in it and I had interest over it. So I studied for it, sir. After that, SSB interview and all, I didn't have so much grip over it, sir. I have learned so much from this last few days, GTO exercises, group discussion, and it made me feel so excited that in the GPE planning exercises, it was so beautiful that it made me use my mind in such a way to help the people from the obstacles, sir. It was a beautiful.
You are enjoying your stay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Continue enjoying. What we will do, Aneesh, that during next few minutes we will talk more about you and discuss about your education, about your family, about your interest, about your hobbies and things like that. I have your PhD and this gives me some information, but it is very less. I want to know more about you. So feel free to talk about yourself. We will progress to each area one by one.
Yes.
Okay, since you are a student, you are studying in class 12, you just finished this year. So we will start with the education.
Okay, sir.
So tell me about your education starting from class 8 onwards. I would like to know your subjects that you liked, the ones you did not care much about, grades, marks, percentages that you obtained, about co-curricular, extracurricular activities that you have taken part while being in school. What have been your achievements in those activities?
Okay, sir.
Tell me about your friend circle. Who are they? Who are your close friends? Why do you feel they are close to you? Similarly, about the friends whom you avoided. For what purpose you avoided them, for what reasons you avoided them. Teachers whom you liked very much and the ones who did not impress you. Okay. Finally, what is your ambition in life and what are you doing, what plans you have to achieve your ambition. Clear?
Okay, sir. Sir, I studied my 8th to 10th in Fiji World School, sir, which is in Hyderabad itself, near the AOC center. I have got a 90%, 9 GPA, CGPA in my 10th examinations in state board. After that, I took MPC as my intermediate course, and I got 12th. I got 91% in 12th class.
Okay.
My favorite subjects are math, physics, sir, because it is purely based on calculations and all stuff, and it was not such a great thing for me. Like, maths was not difficult for me, sir. If I see a problem, it makes me feel like I can do this in this method and that method in easy ways. And weak subjects which I mean, it doesn't mean I didn't care about them. I like that subject mostly because Sanskrit was my weak. Actually, Hindi, I like Hindi because it resembles our country and it is a old language like Sanskrit. It was derived from Sanskrit. So I like Hindi, but I was not good in languages, sir. As from the start of the time, I was not so good in my languages like Telugu and Hindi. So I like Hindi always used to go near my Hindi teacher to study, not near maths or science, because I was good in both of them and I like to do them in my brain itself, not in extra efforts. So I like to go to my Hindi teacher and Telugu teacher always, and I need to sit with them to learn extra words, which helps me to learn more greatness about that language. Yeah, and my friends circle. My friend circle is so low, sir. Like I have only 4 friends. One of them is a girl, and 3 of them are boys. My friend circle, I like it to be small because for me, going to tours, going out of station, always traveling is not the major concern. For me, it is like to have a friend who supports me, who cares about me, and who thinks me as a family. I didn't like to keep my social group so big because there were so many people who like to lie, who like to talk behind the back, and many more stuff. So I just try to avoid them. I don't like to talk with so many people, and these friends, I should can take their names. Yeah. So Chaitanya and Gautam, they were with me from 8th standard, and one more girl, Hasni, she was from 8th standard as well. So these are my close friends group, and I have got so many friends and I have lost so many of them because I didn't like the way they were doing it. They were talking behind the back and they were a bit too wrong, or like they were crossing the boundaries. Boundaries in sense, when one is there, they must be respected as well as they must give the respect to others. Friends, in friends, like small quarrels are common. It doesn't mean we won't go near each other and say sorry and we will make the friendship again and again. It just means that if they cross the line too much, it is wrong. Because everyone has their own boundaries. And the teachers which I like are maths, physics, because those people's brain, like their intellectual level is so amazing that it makes me get goosebumps. Because the way they solve a problem, when I was not able to do a problem and they solve it in a different technique, it makes me feel like yes, they are something which I can learn from them. They are so high in intellectual prowess and all. The teachers which I don't like, sometimes it's not like based on the subject, it's like based on their intellectual level. Some teachers don't teach so well, but are good for us in many ways, like giving us emotions about, teaching us about life lessons and all. So there is nothing as bad teacher and all. Everyone, if someone who is not able to teach, will give us life lessons. If someone is able to teach, will teach us in such a good manner that we will be able to learn our own life lessons. Yes, sir. The next question was
your ambition and efforts.
Yes, sir. To be honest, I don't have ambition like stuff, sir. I like to just do stuff in small parts. I like to divide everything into small parts, which makes me get better in life. The only important thing for me is to become a nice human being. As a nice human being is respected, and I believe in myself that I have interest in everything. So it makes me, it doesn't allow me to choose on one thing. So because everything has its own way of thinking ability, and thinking ability always makes me feel happy. So I was not able to choose my ambition, but the only thing which I like to do is choose a place or a stream which helps me to use my brain a lot, which helps the people. It might be civil services or NDA.
So now you are in class 12, you have applied for NDA.
Yes.
So now, once you say that you do not have any specific ambition, you want to become a good person, how did military come to your mind?
Sir, military came into my mind in only one way, sir. That is, I had only 2 options. One, to use my brain to develop stuff or using for that, or to use my brain in such a tactful manner which will help in the development of the country. Either of the ways will help the development of the country, but this was more practical and more on ground stuff, not on laptop, sitting on a desktop like that for a long time. So for me, civil services, NDA, felt like a better option than the other stuff.
So what all do you know about military life?
What I know about military life? I don't know so much about it, sir, but I just know that we can use our brain to tackle and can train each other. I like to teach people, sir.
So do you know any military people?
No, sir.
So you are here to train yourself to become a military officer.
Yes, sir.
What are the qualities you think should be there in a military officer?
Sir, qualities which I think should be in military officer is giving, sharing with each other, supporting each other, and when we are commending or something like that, it should be in such a way that others shouldn't get offended and should be clear with each other. And the person who is given in charge in the military stuff should be in such a way that he takes care of everyone. He doesn't see one as less person and one as higher person. Everyone has their own uniqueness. One can use their mind, one can use their physical ability. So I think the best quality which a military person should have is using of the resources.
Okay. So what are out of these qualities, which are the ones available in your personality, and that make you feel that you are suitable for the military?
Sir, I am a good listener, and I like to support my friends, and I like to teach them new stuff, and I like to do tasks in good manner. But I lack in few of them also. Few of them I try to express so much, but my language is like too fast or something like different, like a different accent, which makes me not to communicate my sentences in a better manner. I am working on it, but I can use other languages, other modes of communication, like using signals or something to make them more efficient, and I am doing that, and I am focusing on those as well.
Fine, so work on yourself, and military is a very different type of service. It is not job, it is 24-hour job.
Yes, sir.
And
hobbies, I forgot.
You have gone through your schooling life. You have not told me about the co-curricular, extracurricular activities that you have participated. Plus, what are those things that, given a chance, you would like to do now, which you have not been able to do as a student so far?
Okay, sir. I like everything which is from the ancient times, like using a flute. I actually purchased a flute in the recent times to learn how to use a flute, because it is so melodious. It makes me feel happy to listen to it. And I play chess a lot. Co-curricular activities. In co-curricular activities, I used to play chess. I used to play basketball. I used to play karate. I didn't have so much interest in basketball, but I like chess and karate so much, because karate is a nice sport which helps me to make myself more disciplined, and I like to be disciplined. I don't like to do unplanned stuff.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And in chess, I won so many trophies and medals, which makes me feel happy. And as I was gifted with math, I was not gifted with chess, and I liked the calculation which were in math to use on chess to learn more tactics. It was a beautiful way.
Fine. That gives me some idea about your education related background, and like you said, your maths teacher and the physics teacher are your favorite teachers. So who's more, maths or physics?
I would go with physics.
Physics.
Yes, sir.
So who's the teacher? What's the name?
Sir, it was Sharat Panwar sir in 12th class. In 10th class, it was Satyanarayan sir.
So if I meet your teacher
Yes, sir.
and ask about Aneesh, so Mr. Sharat, please tell me about Aneesh. He was your student. What is good in your student and what he should change? What will he tell you?
Sir, he would mostly say that I am nice. I have nice point of view towards the subject, because when sir didn't solve few problems and just said me to explain the theory without giving me any details about in which manner should we go, I was able to use math and physics point of view to solve the equation and get new equations. And the thing which you would like to say me to improve is
Now, coming to you said in shots,
Yes.
but there are a lot of things now. Coming to typically towards Hyderabad, and I would like to know, we have seen during past good few years from the time this movie came, Bahubali.
Yes, sir.
Telugu actors have become really popular in the entire country,
Yes, sir.
whether it is down south or whether it is towards Bollywood. Why it is happening like this?
Sir,
Why these people are taking more and more limelight?
yes. So I would say it's only matters of the stories, sir, and the acting which are done by the actors. Sir. Because stories in the Bahubali movie, which was so realistic and the graphics were so beautiful, it was done in Rajmouli Film City only, which is in Hyderabad, Telangana itself. And the actors like to give their best in everything. The concepts which in Telangana, the movies, story scripts which come in Telangana and Andhra are so good. Like Bahubali, the latest movie Kalki, and all the movie the latest movie Hit 3 and stuff like those are getting boomed because of the story and the acting of the heroes. In Telangana industry, not only the story writer speaks or the director speaks, the actor himself also likes to make few adjustments. Like Nani, he likes to make adjustment in movies in such a way that the movie becomes better. And
So, what is the drawback with Bollywood?
Drawback with Bollywood, I feel like it gets a bit too hype than what it is, and the story content are good also in it.
Now, what are the important national and international events which are happening in the world
National international events.
or activities?
Yes. So international activities in sense, I would like to say Manipur, India, Pakistan.
Manipur is a national activity within India.
Yeah, national activity, but I feel like Bangladesh immigrants are coming here, so I would term it as either one of them. India, Pakistan, Israel, Palestine, Russia, Ukraine, and USA Trump tariffs.
Now, India, Pakistan, this whatever action India has taken, do you feel it is less, more, or okay?
Sir, actually, India has a nice defense place, sir, because it neither does too much or less. It just remains in such a state that front person can't blame us that we are doing wrong, and we others can't say that we are wrong to bomb and all this stuff, because we didn't use so many resources. We just targeted few terrorist camps, which was completely alright, because Pakistani government itself says that we don't support terrorists, so they shouldn't care about terrorists.
Okay.
If they are not supporting terrorists, they
It's
should.
a very smart move.
Yeah, I believe it's smart.
And we have discussed about you starting from your Hyderabad to your education, your family, interest, hobbies. Is there something about you that we have not discussed and you feel I should know?
Might be hobbies, sir.
You can tell me some more.
Actually, my brother, he cooks pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have been learning cooking from him and my
So cooking is also one of your hobbies.
yeah, and it's not only like a hobby. I want to impress my parents by cooking, because one best meal gives so much happiness, sir.
Anything else?
Anything else? Not sure, sir.
Doesn't matter. Now you know yourself more than others.
Yes, sir.
Nobody else can claim. So tell me, which is the best quality of your personality and what do you want to improve?
Let's start with improvements, sir. Then we'll go to the qualities. Improvements is my social speaking skills, and I don't know how to make others think that my option is also valid.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and other things which I would like to improve is my stamina, sir. I have huge raw strength, sir, which can be used like in one boom or 1 second. But I don't have so much stamina to continue the process.
Work on it.
Yes, sir. I am working on it. I am walking day like more than 20 minutes. and my qualities, mental stamina, sir. Mental stamina is in such a peak stage of in myself, like even when I don't work, my brain always does stuff which is related to thinking, sir. Like it is not peaceful at all. It always thinks and thinks to find solution. If like I am, you can call it, I don't know what you can call it, but it is like I like everything to be in a symmetric, perfect manner. Yeah.
You like organized way.
Organized way, sir. Because if something is not organized, it makes me feel a bit discomfortable and makes me feel like, yeah, it should be in this manner so that it will be perfect and best efficient manner to work. And I believe that it is
it is possible, it can be done. It is possible and it can be done.
Yes, sir.
So Aneesh, very nice talking to you. I came to know so many things about you. Thank you for sharing about your life, about your activities in your life, about your family and friends and everything. I can only say, continue working, good luck and all the best.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.